Kyle say, listen, I didn't do it. But then again, I did do it. Like, Kyle is on the stands cutting up. Kyle, let me show y'all nephew. He ain't nephew, but my neighbor. He's not my neighbor, but because you got to watch what you say, because people be like, oh my gosh, he's our neighbor. No, he's not my neighbor. So anyway, KYLE Rittenhouse was ridiculed, ripped to shreds, clowned, TikToked, memed, and everything else above because of his performance on the stands yesterday. Okay. That is the hashtag free Kyle. Everyone is everybody's like, free my boy Kyle. Kyle say, listen, I didn't do it. But then again, I did do it. Like, Kyle is on the stands cutting up. But in cutting up, my friend yesterday decided that he was going to take to the stands and give us a little dramatics. And so many people tuned in to this dramatics. All right, Melissa, what are you talking about? So let me share it. Let's watch it together.
Once I take that step back, I look over my shoulder and Mr. Rosenbaum was now running from my right side. And I was cornered from in front of me with Mr. Zeminski. And there were...
Here it is. Here it is. Come on, baby. Come on. Ooh. Come on now. Come on. Ooh. Take your time, Kyle. Ooh, Jesus. Come on now.
That's right, run.
We're going to just take time for our break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during the break. Read, watch, or listen to any comments.
All right, hello everybody. I'm Kate Baldwin, the judge there, Judge Schroeder, saying that.
Listen. Kyle said he needed a moment, okay? The judge said, listen, all that you got going on right now, Natasha, you just walked into KYLE Rittenhouse on the stands, giving his very dramatic account. Royalty Queen says, my goodness, okay? Just me is face palming. Was he asking? Girl, look right here. It looked like he was asked to pay reparations for everybody. There's more. Hold on. Rosenbaum, the one who started the dumpster fire that Kyle put out with an extinguisher, and Rosenbaum, quote, said, give me that weapon, N-word, and chased him down. Yes. He forgot that in order to cry, you have to drink water for the tears to come out. Thank you, bodacious lady. That was my point. Not a tear nowhere. This loser should be ashamed of himself. Also, Rosenbaum is convicted child toucher, no connection. It was at the moment when Kyle realized he was screwed, okay? Listen. So like I said, I mean, he trended yesterday because of that performance. So much so. So one of my faves, Roland Martin and his buddies got into him. So y'all know Roland. Roland clowned him. So let me show y'all this. Roland said, listen, if you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Right now, do it. Right now, do it.
here whining and crying. You got the judge. He's sitting here admonishing the prosecutors. He's acting more like a defense attorney
Yes.
than an impartial judge. And so here's a video again of KYLE Rittenhouse on the stand. He is the young white man who killed two folks in Kenosha, Wisconsin, AR-15. Of course, he traveled to a neighboring state to so-called secure the city. Watch this.
You go, northerly direction?
I wasn't.
Just try what happens.
Here it is. Here it
take
is.
that step back, I look over my shoulder, and Mr. Rosenbaum was now running from my right side, and I was cornered from in front of me with Mr. Zeminski, and there were people back there. Bruh.
Time for our break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during the break. Read, watch, or listen to any kind of trial.
But he kept chasing me. It didn't stop him.
Mr. Rittenhouse, you're telling us that you felt like you were about to die, right?
Yes.
But when you point the gun at someone else, that's going to make them feel like they're about to die, right? That's what you wanted him to feel.
No.
You wanted him to get the message from you that if you come any closer, I'm going to kill you. That's why you pointed the gun at him, right?
I pointed the gun at him to deter him from. I pointed the gun at him so he would stop chasing me. That's why I pointed the gun at him.
Because if you point the gun at him, you were hoping he would stop chasing it at you because he would get the message from you that if he keeps coming, you're going to kill him, right?
I didn't want to have to kill Mr. Rosenbaum.
Bruh.
That's not the question I asked.
It seems argumentative, Mr.
Did that even factor into your mind at that
So,
point?
y'all.
You didn't care whether you were going to kill him or not?
Where is it?
I didn't want to have to kill anybody. I was being attacked. That's why I shot him. But shot at him.
You shot at him with the intent of hitting him and killing him, correct?
I didn't want to.
Where are you?
Then why are you shooting at someone with an AR-15?
There we go. There we go. So, there you have it, folks. That's why, if you were wondering why Crocodile Tears Kyle was trending yesterday, that is why. He gave us a performance, okay? Exactly, Natasha. What did Natasha say? Let us imagine someone of a different skin tone doing this. The judge won't take a break. They threaten more jail time and a fine. They wouldn't even care. As a matter of fact, the show will go on. You're absolutely right. It's a shame. It's a shame. The whole situation was political, created disaster, purposely made to create a situation for a civil war. No cops allowed in while they burned the cities down. Citizens should be allowed to step up. I see that point, especially when you think about what happened in Seattle. Absolutely. But there's a problem with Kyle in the fact that he was underage, crossing it's somewhere where he had no business being, that whole thing. There's a little bit of a difference here. Should people be able to defend their city, their property, their stuff? Absolutely. Especially, like I said, when you think about Seattle and how the people just kind of took over they took over the police station. So I get it. If this fool get off, we indeed have a problem in this nation. Well, my sister, do you see the allegedly ticker going? I'm just telling you, you may as well get ready. You may as well get ready. He is not, I don't think he's going to do a date. Okay. I wish I could have been in court. I would have said to his mother, your baby thirsty. Listen, exactly. Yes, I got a lot to say. Okay. Uncle Stu said he's back. Not your baby's thirsty, didn't she? She said, you thirsty. We must be able to protect our community when police won't protect us. Absolutely. Women and children were being assaulted and deleted in those zones while they wouldn't let ambulance in. And the same thing happened in Seattle. I understand. If Kyle was black, which y'all listen, I keep telling you, trash can ways. I don't look at it like I don't have a blanket defend black men thing or defend black people thing. I look at things case by case. I am not that person. This is not that channel where I'm like free Marquise and Marquise was dead ass wrong. I appreciate your commemorative video today, Uncle Stu. Yes, he will be back. He'll be back up. I'm gonna call him back up here in a second. Uncle Stu, the link is in the chat somewhere. He said me either. No, I don't no, not at all. This is not about a black person, a white person, or whatever. The fact is, for me, okay, so he says he didn't cross the state lines with the firearm. He front 15 minutes from his house to another state and borrowed his friends. You think so? Well, let's look at the facts. Let's look at the facts. Uncle Stu says me either. So again, just to be clear, if that's what you're looking for on this channel, give me a thumbs up when you're ready. All of you, if that's what you're looking for on this channel, that's not me. I don't play those games. Number one, I'm open to learning. Number two, what's up, Uncle Stu? Number two, I don't defend anyone to a fault, not even my own children. I want to know what the facts are and everything. I'm not free Marquise and Marquise is dead wrong. That's just not me. So to your point, Trash Can Waves, that was my understanding of the case. And so with that understanding, yes, I think he was wrong. Go ahead, Uncle Stu.
Yeah, I'm with you in the fact that this is not a color issue.
No.
Because I can find just as many blacks that's done the same thing.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand. And I guess I can understand it being in the military.
Right.
When you ain't got a gun, you're the most humblest individual in America.
Right.
But when you got a gun, there is something psychological that actually happens to you.
I believe it.
And that's something everybody don't realize. It's like you put that gun on your side.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's legal. There's that itchiness of
yes.
I'm waiting for somebody to do something. I basically want to harm somebody, and that whole deep psychology. I think with this gentleman, we have to understand that a lot of us is mixing up first, Second Amendment rights with state rights.
Right. Agreed.
With all of these different rights. And I don't think everybody really understand when those things was written, what in the world they was talking about.
Right.
So you have, to me, a confusion of ideologies based on the true understanding of the Constitution. We don't have a militia. But you have people that say, well, the word militia is written in the Constitution, so we're going to form this militia.
Right.
We're going to create our own laws. We think that the bigger government is about to, without everybody knowing how to put all of that in its proper
I like
context.
to say noise. It's a lot of noise. It's a lot of talking.
And it's on both sides, because let's keep it real. It's not a color thing, all because I can find just as many African Americans that don't understand the Constitution.
Right.
I can find whites that don't know the Constitution.
Yep.
I find whites and blacks that'll be quick to say they're patriotic. And then the first time you ask them, well, you ever been in the military? Oh, no, I ain't doing that.
Listen, the amount of people, just for a pause, the
Right.
amount of people that I have heard say, oh my gosh, thank your husband for serving and all this other stuff. And then you know, the kid is about to graduate. Well, are they thinking about the military? Oh no, I never. Are you kidding me? No, never. I could never. Mm-mm.
Right.
So I agree. Well, go
I
ahead.
ain't fighting for this country. I'm not doing that.
Yep.
You know, this and that. When I'm sitting up here saying, yeah, but the very people that was willing to fight gave up their constitutional right so that you can have a constitutional right.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah. So Trash Can Waves is giving his commentary. He said media
Okay.
led a riotous group of individuals break down a gate and enter a neighborhood threatening to burn. I don't expect the media to do anything about that. Like threatening to burn down.
The media's job in its holistic sense is just to report the news.
Period.
And it's on us to decipher whether we accept or reject. Again, most people is either going to listen to MSNBC or they're going to listen to Fox, which are extreme left and extreme right views of the same story.
Yeah.
You know, and based on where you getting your information from is exactly how your mind is going to be.
Yep.
It's going to be, you know, fueled.
And that's why, to answer Trash Can Waves, if we look at his comment, he's like, yeah, bodacious lady, that's the problem. Everyone likes their own narrative. And to your point, Uncle Stu, I'm the type, I'm on Fox News, I'm on MSN, CNN, crazy news channel, and everything else. And I'm going to find the actual footage or whatever that where I can get it from the person's mouth, you know, what they actually said and did or whatever. So Kombucha, shout out to you, girl. Hey, girl, hey. Trash Can Waves, they spun it and made certain individual. They always spin it, but that doesn't mean that I don't or we can't form an opinion about what it is that we see. You know, we can have. Yes, we're talking about your nephew, honey. Crying on the stand. I just to catch you up, if you're just jumping in with Kombucha, we just had a whole video of Kyle's performance yesterday, where he took the stand, and as a result of his commentary yesterday, his it's not commentary, but whatever it was, his statement yesterday on the stand, his delivery, he went viral, and that was some performance.
Well, let's think about something. Let's can we be honest? When the DC sniper was doing what he's doing, let's all be honest. How many of us thought he was black?
I was surprised. I was like,
that ain't us. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. I mean, this should let us know where our mind is. That when certain crimes go down, we automatically say, okay, that's white. This crime go down. That's black. We've all been socialized, like it or not, to have a certain mindset. You know, so when the DC sniper was going on, even the FBI didn't make him into a black man.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? None. He was this intelligent, military white dude.
Yep.
To find out that this was a Muslim military black dude was like, what the? And what did black people do? We looking like what?
Yep.
You understand? When we are looking at things, we are so busy looking through the lens of color, that we automatically are messed up in our own thinking, in our own way.
Now, anybody, it could be anybody, but back then, absolutely, you know, and it's just like the old stereotypes where, you know, people go, oh, he said, I thought it could be anybody, just like the Las Vegas shooter. Again, you know, I think we say those things jokingly, but psychologically in the back of our head, we probably don't think how much we are programmed to think like, oh, woman shot or hurt in Central Park, jogging. We just automatically think blonde, blue-eyed woman jogging alone in Central Park. So I understand exactly what you're saying. And I think some of it also comes from also maturing and just not only that, not even maturing, but the world is so crazy now. To me, I'm just like, it could be anybody at this point, anything or anybody. Because,
but see, you know, this is something I've constantly had to keep reminding myself. You think different because you've been to different places.
True. That's true.
you've seen different. You know what it feels like to be called American. Just
Right.
that plain word.
Yep.
And even
They have a
taking that.
Chinese neighbor,
Right.
an Indian neighbor.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
So your mind is totally different, just like mine. You know, it's like you're almost afraid to speak because you're either the sellout, the coon, the uncle, and it's like, no, I've been overseas. I see how people really treat a woman like me with my color. They don't call me Negro American, Black American. They ain't trying to touch my head. I'm so American, it's pathetic. You can run over there and say you African American all you want. Go to Africa and you're gonna realize, no, you American. You got American. You American. You got some deep-rooted American ways. Now, and then when people start telling you your history, even more than you knew, especially if you go to France.
Right.
You know, you sitting there like, wait a minute. How you know this about Black people? How you know that about Black?
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah.
All right. So absolutely. Thanks for coming up and chatting it up. And we going through the news together. This one probably this one you're gonna be like, Lord, she set me up. Where is it? She set me up. Well, who we talking about next? So Kyle, we're done with Kyle, y'all. So we just gonna keep, just like Travis Scott, I'm just gonna keep looking at it. We'll see. I hear you, Trash Can Waves. I'm not throwing you out with the bathwater. We all, number one, that's the purpose of my platform. We're gonna talk about it, and if there's something that you feel like, you know what, Melissa, check this out. You know, it might swerve your commentary. Shoot me an email, and I'll look at it. Absolutely. So.